Hello everyone and welcome to Sunup. I'm Lyndall Stout. We begin with a story unlike any other we've ever experienced about a young man with some very big ideas and an even bigger heart. Sunup's Curtis Hare introduces us to the one and only Reed Marcum.
Just one more errand. Well, for today. Tomorrow's agenda for college freshman Reed Marcum will undoubtedly be full of something. Whether it's a day full of this and that's for his job at the Oklahoma State 4-H office, or hours of sitting in various classrooms, or studying, or maybe he'll get lucky and he'll draw a day where he gets to experience all of that and more. Basically, downtime, or really just any time, isn't something Reed has a lot of these days.
Definitely overwhelming, challenging. I have ADHD, anxiety, I've had it for a long time, and kind of being overwhelmed from moving to about 30, maybe 15 kids in a class to almost 100 in one of my classes up here.
That's the funny thing about college. It can take all your anxieties and insecurities and turn the dial on them up just a few notches. But nothing new for those in this stage of life, and it's nothing new for them to be quite guarded of how they're actually feeling. That's why it's never not a good idea to rely on one surefire method to get to the bottom of it: a mother's intuition.
Structure is what he's really struggling with. He's used to a certain schedule, a certain time, those kind of things. But the way he manages things, though, he is really good at it.
But what's been hard is he has officially entered the reality of moving on from something that's played a massive role in his life since the 5th grade, 4-H.
I joined mainly to find new friends and people that were like me, because anxiety and ADHD kind of stopped me from coming out of my shell and going to meet new people.
He wanted to be in a speech contest. He had practiced for that, and then he's like, I'm not doing it.
But one person who would go on to have an immense impact on Reed's life had other ideas. His 4-H leader, Donna Curry, just outright refused to give Reed an easy out.
She said, Reed, you're going to do this 4-H speech contest. You're going to do this because you can do this. No, they'll make fun of me and I'm not going to do it. Well, she got him to do it and he won first place.
To say Reed had a storied 4-H career would be putting it mildly. With the help and support from his family, especially his older brother Miles, he championed numerous projects in Pittsburg County, winning several awards, including the 2024 National Youth in Action Award.
The national award was my riding into the sunset, and I think that's the biggest honor anyone could receive in 4-H.
Now, you're probably thinking we're at the end of this story, and I'll say something poetic to sum up Reed's journey through 4-H before fading to black. But the thing with Reed's story, well, let's just say there's a lot more ice under the tip of that bird. A lot more.
Hello everybody, my name is Reed Marcum. I'm here to give a big thank you to one.
Many 4-H projects are aimed to help better their communities, but with Reed and his projects, it's a little different. You see, he has this desire to help people. Nah, not desire. A need. A deep, yearning need to help those who need it.
Hello and Merry Christmas. My name is Reed Marcum.
One of the very first things that I did was a homeless bag giveaway, and I just wanted to try and do something to help them get back on their feet. And so I filled about 50 paper sacks full of all kinds of things: hygiene materials, food, water.
But scrolling through Facebook one day, Reed stumbled across a story that would inspire his next project.
Hudson Campbell was a little boy. He had pediatric cancer. We didn't know Hudson or his family.
But to see him smile, and his smile that could light up a dark room, it gave you hope.
So we were keeping up with Hudson and everything, and Hudson passed in 2018, and he said, Mom, I want to do something for Hudson's family.
So Reed started the Hudson Strong silent auction, raising over $7,000 for Hudson's family.
And then the second year, he found out about a little girl, Kenna Machota.
9-year-old Kenna Machota was born with a rare heart condition. And like Hudson, Reed didn't know her.
And so he asked the Campbells if he could do the auction again and split the cost so she could go on a Disney cruise.
Unfortunately, COVID hit, and a Disney cruise was not a possibility. But Reed is Reed, and a global pandemic wasn't going to stop him from giving Kenna the princess party she deserved. Even taking the honors of donning the Mickey Mouse costume. To date, Reed's annual silent auction has raised a little over $180,000 to help those in need. But it would soon be Reed and his family who would need help.
Reed lost his only sibling.
Miles, who fully supported and actively encouraged Reed with his projects, passed away in the Army.
My brother played a huge part in my life. He was one of the very first people I looked up to. We were half brothers, but that didn't make us any less of brothers.
Just a few short months later, another tragic blow.
He lost Miss Donna Curry to a brain aneurysm.
It was devastating. Donna was, she was family.
Greg Owen is the OSU Extension 4-H educator in Pittsburg County and has worked closely with Reed throughout his tenure with the program. He says losing Miss Curry affected the entire community, especially Reed.
One of the things that he's really known for in his 4-H career is making these videos about his service projects. Well, I didn't know this. That was her idea.
She was my second mom. She was the person that pushed me to join 4-H. It's been a different past few years.
But again, Reed is Reed. He had two goals after that awful year: help people and keep pushing forward. For Reed's mom, that was clear not even 2 weeks after Miles passed.
The toy giveaway was about to happen. And so we were like, Reed, we don't have to do the toy giveaway. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We have to do this.
The toy giveaway, the project that means the most to Reed. Since 2016, Reed's Christmas toy giveaway has provided over 53,000 gifts for children. A big number, but a number that is definitely going to get bigger after today.
Awesome, dude. Merry Christmas, y'all.
This year's event is by far the biggest yet. They needed 45 extra volunteers just to handle traffic. For those helping Reed today, the experience is simply amazing.
For some, this might be the only gift they get, and to see these cars come through here and see the smiles on their faces, it really means a lot to us and to these other people that are helping.
Knowing that we're just sharing joy and giving joy back to these kids who may otherwise not get that opportunity.
It means a lot, but especially for these two families. Michael and Kelly Campbell are the parents of Hudson, and Mitch and Alana Machota are Kenneth's parents. They all say Reed was and is truly their saving grace.
He was an answer to our prayers because we were grieving the loss of Hudson, and he gave us a way to give back by honoring his memory. He's an amazing kid.
For Reed, the thousands of hedge-covered pathways one can take through life lay right in front of him. But whichever one he takes will always lead him right back here to the toy giveaway, now dedicated to the memories of those who are gone. Hudson, Kenna, Miss Curry, and of course, Miles.
Hey, there's a good chance we won't be remembered 100 years from now. They won't know we existed, but if we make an impact on the planet and on our nation, that can be remembered. They'll remember what you did.
Keep pushing forward. In Pittsburg County, I'm Curtis Hare.